Kandinsky Mobile is an end-to-end visualization system for mobile devices, which supports multifaceted visualization of social discussions on a social media post. Inspired by abstract artworks of renowned artist Vasily Kandinsky, its visualization scheme is based on a collection of colorful circles and concentric circles. It allows mobile users to visualize a bird's-eye view of the conversation landscape, analyze evolution of discussions over time, perform keyword search on the discussion threads, and find comments that are topically similar to a comment of interest. Used by half of the world's population, social media allows users to create and share content in various formats which can collectively be termed as anchor posts. Such anchor posts may attract comments from many commentators, initiating online conversations, which could generate meaningful insights for both individuals and organizations. Furthermore, given that mobile devices are one of the fastest-growing platforms with which people access social media, it is important to realize the said visualizations on mobile devices. With the traditional way of viewing social media discussions, it is difficult and time-consuming to gain insights from a large number of social media comments. Although most desktop versions provide primitive options to customize the viewing of comments, they can still be considered insufficient as they only build on top of the same old way of displaying comments as a monolithic list. These options are also often left out in their mobile counterparts. Overall, social media platforms do not provide a panoramic view of the conversation landscape. The ability for a user to view and link comments that are topically similar, view subsets of discussion threads that are hiding within the replies to a comment, or even analyze the changes in discussion activity over time. In this project, we aim to explore how Kandinsky Mobile can address these limitations by departing from the traditional hierarchical view into a novelty visualization of social discussions using a network of concentric circles. The application of visualizing discussions into concentric circles takes inspiration from several paintings of renowned Russian painter and art theorist Vasily Kandinsky. For instance, one of his paintings published in 1926 entitled Several Circles illustrates how geometric shapes like circles with varying radii can be arranged in an abstract manner against a dark canvas. In addition, his other painting published in 1913 entitled Color Study, Squares with Concentric Circles explores how elementary geometrical shapes painted in different color combinations can be used to express his creativity. Kandinsky Mobile employs a similar approach to visualize the hierarchical relationship that exists within social discussion threads. Each top-level comment along with replies to it is represented as a colorful concentric circle called a nucleus. Social discussions that stem from the nucleus are separately illustrated into surrounding concentric circles termed as peripherals. Peripherals are often created when social discussion comment threads deviate away from the topics of their respective parental comments. The application uses the design of a concentric circle to represent the hierarchical structure where each comment is represented as a circle. Colors are used to distinguish the author of each comment, hence threads with more commentators involved are often drawn in larger radii and more colorful circles. One design consideration related to color usage is the choice of dark background color. Studies recommend the use of contrasting color boundaries instead of line boundaries since it helps the shapes stand out and enhance absorption of information from screens. In addition, the choice of a darker shade of gray instead of pure black prevents eye strain due to overstimulation of the ganglion cells in the eyes. Finally, Kandinsky Mobile also tackles the challenge of restricted display size by automatically calculating an optimum scale based on the device's width and height. In addition, concentric circles are closely arranged in a circular fashion to minimize the camera movement required to navigate the canvas. Strategic placement of interactable elements at the top and bottom parts of the screen are done to minimize interference with the canvas touch controls. The placement of interactable elements on the sides are also designed with consideration of how people usually use only one hand to interact with their devices. When the application is opened, the user is directed to the menu selection page where the user can add a new post by submitting the post's URL. When a new post is added, Kandinsky extracts the comments from the social media platform. Once the data has been extracted, the user is presented the canvas page. In play mode, circles are incrementally drawn on the canvas representing the comments of the post sorted in chronological order. Each circle's radius is derived as a function of the number of likes the comment has. A color is assigned to each author and the same color is used to paint all of the author's comments within the same thread. As more commentators join the discussion, replies to top-level comments are drawn and positioned on the top-level comments center with a radius incremented by an offset to make it slightly larger than the parent comment. Peripheral circles are drawn within close proximity to the nucleus, often almost overlapping, in order to retain the hierarchical relationship between comments and replies to it. Kandinsky Mobile implements details on-demand design where clicking on a concentric circle will display the details of comments within its thread. Given the limited space available on mobile devices, the displayed comments list is restricted to a fixed height adjusted as a portion of the device's vertical length. The colored bars drawn on each comment item represents the like count normalized to a scale derived from its discussion thread. To enhance user navigation, comments with replies to it or comments that are replies to a parent are presented with shortcuts to allow the user to quickly select the child or parent concentric circle. Keeping a concentric circle selected while the application is in play mode will automatically add or remove the comments to or from the list of selected comments. The application also implements topic modeling on the content of each comment to enable the user to see other comments of similar topic distribution. Identified topics within the textual content of the comments are highlighted in yellow. The reference comment is affixed at the top of the interface while the list of similar comments are listed below. Each comment item features a zoom button to allow the user to quickly pan the canvas to the circle's position. In spectrum mode, all concentric circles are immediately displayed and the timeline player controls are replaced with spectrum controls which visualizes the number of comments published over time. This gives the user insights about changes to the post's level of discussion activity from the date the first comment was published to the date of the latest comment extracted. Using the spectrum controls, the user is able to filter comments displayed between a specified time frame where only comments newly published within the time frame are highlighted. Irrelevant comments are blurred out by setting their display to lower opacity levels. Kandinsky also features a search function where the user is able to search for comments that contain a given keyword. Concentric circles that contain comments matching the keywords are highlighted and surrounded with a white box. For example, searching for the word Italy will highlight all concentric circles that contain the keyword. Selecting one of the highlighted concentric circles will display its comments but will also highlight the matching keywords in blue. To conclude this demo, the high user engagement of social media generates volumes of information from social conversations, providing a rich source of information on public opinions. However, there are only limited number of tools to facilitate effective and in-depth analysis and understanding of the discussions. Moreover, the growing popularity of mobile devices make it necessary to deliver such a tool for mobile users. This project has developed Kandinsky Mobile to support the user on analysis of complicated social conversations. We hope you enjoyed the demo and thank you for watching.